So we're on vacation. We're in Sandestin. We love it. We go here all the time. We're sitting out here listening to the waves. We're watching the ocean. We're walking the beach. All that good stuff. And anyway, we're down at the harbor earlier today. We went to the marina, and there's a beer fest going on.
We're at a bar.
And we're at the marina bar. And then
Char and I are sitting at a picnic table.
And as me, Michelle, and George were just sitting there, and Dad went out to grab something out of the golf cart. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
And
I had to go
he
grab
left
the Bjorn because we were going to go on a walk. So
Yeah.
we grabbed the Bjorn.
So he leaves his beer on the table.
Yeah.
And Charlie and I, George, are sitting there. And all of a sudden this guy walks up and we make eye, did you make eye contact?
Yeah, I looked at him.
So we made eye contact with the guy.
And then he grabbed the beer, took a sip, and kept the
And
beer
just started
and kept
walking. And so I'm yelling at him. I'm like, "Hey, that's our beer. You can't just walk on like that." And he just keeps walking. He doesn't make eye contact after that. He just keeps walking. And Char and I are like,
What do we do?
we're like, how do we tell Dad this?
Right. So the guy walks up. He kind of smiles at you. He takes a sip out of the beer and just keeps walking.
Yeah. Oh, and I knew the guy. I was like, I know that I know this guy's face.
Yeah,
Like,
I recognized him. Michelle recognized
Yeah.
him. Heck, George probably even recognized him.
Everyone knows the guy.
yeah.
Or we think. We
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. So anyway, I got back and I was pissed. I'm pissed. I'm like, how do you let some guy walk up with my beer? Where is he? Did he leave? I'm going to chase him down. I'm ready to go chase him down. I was pissed. And,
Remember, he had a little Bjorn thing hanging off his
So
chest.
I got a Bjorn thing. I'm like, you carry the baby because I want you to point this guy out. I'm going to go fight this guy. I'm pissed. And so Michelle talked me down, and she was right. There is no sense in that. It was a $6 beer. We're not going to get all worked up about it. But anyway,
But it was
finish the
big.
story then. We're walking down to the village.
Well, no. So the funny thing is, you don't even know this
Okay.
part. So we're walking on the boardwalk, like back to the town that we're like going to walk around, and Charlie's like, "Hey, if we run into the guy, don't tell Dad." He's like, "Don't tell Dad who it is."
I was walking up with Dad, and I started slowing down to get back to Michelle. And I was like, Michelle, don't tell Dad that
Yeah.
if we see him, don't tell Dad.
So then it wasn't even like 3 minutes later, we run into the guy,
And we were like walking down. He was walking back with a brand new beard.
Well, so I see this guy.
no,
and
but
I look at Michelle and,
Yeah.
and I see a look on her face, and I realize, oh, this is the guy. I can see the look on her face. But then I notice he's got a different cup in his hand, and it's full. And I kind of put it together. I'm like, wait a second. This guy grabbed that beer by mistake, and he feels bad. This is a new beer. This is the guy, and something's up.
yeah.
So then what?
And then we talk it over. And as we're
He's-
talking, he brings out a new beer, a different beer. But
Wasn't as good.
yeah. And we talked, and he was saying that his brother friend Brian,
Brian, his
His
bro.
brother
Brian
friend.
or Ryan.
It's his friend. He called him his bro, I
His
think.
brother friend.
Yeah, I think it's
And-
a bro, but. And I'm Ryan, by the way.
yeah, Ryan Brian, and he was like, he thought Michelle was his bro friend's girlfriend.
Who he hadn't met yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So he thought
But
it'd
he
be a
also
funny
knew
prank.
that we looked familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also said he thought that was a funny prank, like he hadn't met his bro's girlfriend yet, but he was sure that was her, and he knew his bro was down here, so he's just gonna grab the beer, smile at her, and walk off with
But
it.
then he realized when he heard me yelling at him that was wrong, and he didn't know who we
He's like,
were.
oh crap.
And he's like, "Oh man, I committed at this point. I can't turn around."
Right.
Like, what did he say? So
That's what he said. He's like, oh shoot, I already picked it
Like,
up, and I took a drink out of it. I'm
a
committed now. I
second-
gotta
Yeah,
walk
he's
away."
committed now.
A
so
second
he has
before
to,
he grabbed
he has
it,
to move forward
He
with
thought like, oh crap, I'm already committed. I just gotta do it. When he
Yeah,
grabbed
that's
it.
what happened,
It's
exactly.
like doing a free fall.
It's like a
just
free fall. You jump,
committed,
right?
you're like, oh crap, let's do it.
Right, he was in. He was in.
Because you've done that, right?
Oh crap, let's do it. Yeah, I have.
You've done that. So anyway, the guy was walking back with a nice new beer.
Yeah, he bought him a beer then to replace it because he stole his.
He didn't get his ass beat, which is nice.
Yeah.
I didn't go get in any trouble.
Right.
And then-
right, which is
and
also
then-
nice.
We all realized, like 2 seconds after we all started laughing, we all realized that he was our waiter with.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did know him.
He was our
Yeah,
he
we
was our
did-
waiter
yeah, he
nights
was our
before.
waiter.
We did know who
Like
the guy was,
3
The
nights
graffiti.
before.
The graffiti in the
Yeah.
Funky Blues Shack.
which is one of our favorite places.
Yeah, our favorite place down in Sandusky.
One of our favorites.
Go!
Beef shank.
So,
Super.
so anyway,
Fettuccine.
what else is that? Is that the whole story?
I think it's the whole story.
So funny. So we like died laughing after that because
And then in the end, I got
it
cotton
was hilarious.
candy.
Huh?
And then in
he
the end, I got cotton
candy.
candy.
And the doctors say it's good for you for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's another subject. Good night.
Night.
Night. Bye. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Peace out.
Let's see what the ocean looks like. Can we see it? We cannot.
Here.
There is
I
ocean.
can get
No,
No, we don't want to drop it.
bye-bye.